morning, guys. It is day 2 of working on, day 2 of working on the hog fence. Eric has been up this morning. He's went and got the electric fence connectors and all he needs for that. And now we're getting close to being ready to move the hogs to the new section so that we can start working on the older section that they're currently in. So let's go out and see how much Eric's got done and see what we can do on this beautiful, windy morning, overcast, but man, it feels so nice outside. So let's see how far he's gotten on the electric fence. Good morning. How's it going?
Good. I just got to pin this up so I can run wire.
Okay.
And
So these are the good connectors. Let's check a look.
No, I got the good ones ordered, but this is going to get it where I can.
Okay, so let's look and see. So he has the yellow ones there on the wooden fence all the way around, and then on the T-post he's got these orange ones. So we're going to run the wire, get the electricity hooked up, and see how it takes to get them moved. So you're just securing everything up here?
Just securing this up, and then I can run wire.
Mm-hmm.
I do have to go get the handle to run across the door.
You got?
I've got one in the drawer.
Okay. There's also that one laying out in the pasture there.
Okay.
At some point that we could use, because we're not using it out there. So again, these are the things that we were talking about yesterday, that he's using those straps like the cat claws, and it seems to be working really, really well. I guess we'll see how that goes when the hogs get in there. Of course, they will not rub on the fence with the electric fence out there, so that should keep them off. But this first little pin, we got to run the wire, and the only other thing he has to do is when he removes the tin from holding them in, he's got to put the tin across here to hold them in, and that would be their little place. Again, he put the board in to keep the rain from running in. We're gonna bring some dirt and fill the outside edge all the way around to keep the rain from going down into the bed. It would just run off another way. It might be good to, I was gonna say, get Glenn to bring some rocks and go around the edge, you know, or something. I don't know. So very exciting to see that the pins are finally being done, and I can't wait to see the rest of it completed and being a functional hog pen for us. So very excited about that.
Tighten that. This will come in here.
Need some help? Yeah.
I got to get the handle piece so I can connect it to it. I need a handle piece to connect to this post and the handle.
What do you need? Just the springy handle thing?
Yeah, but I've got to have something that it connects to wire-wise. So I think if I mount this, run the wire up it, turn it.
Did you need these corner insulator things?
Yes, I might need
the donut those.
So if I do that, I can take this and hook it in here like this. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Onto the wire. Subsequently, though, I have to stop the wire here, though.
Does it need to?
And jump it over there.
Well,
But
your
really,
wire.
it'd be better.
Okay, no.
It'd be better if this.
Mount over there.
It'd be better if this was over
Because you can
here.
continue. Yeah.
My problem is,
You got a board to put on top of it, a flat board.
what I could do
Cut that part off right
is
there.
cut that off and stick it right there.
Yeah.
I really need it right here.
Well, cut that one off. Eric.
Yeah, but I don't want the hole big enough for a small piggy to come through.
Oh, yeah.
But with hot wire there, they won't.
The hot wire's going right across there.
Be right here. I think that would work better. And I would run this way, like this. Bring the wire up and run it down.
You can't screw that over the metal, you know?
Well, I could put
Like a little piece of wood.
long screws in that
Yeah.
and just screw it down like that.
Yeah. What does that do?
It's your it's a plug for this. See, and you can run your wire through it.
And it holds it in there?
Yeah. It's a pin to hold the wire.
Mm-hmm. I got
And
you.
it keeps it from bouncing out.
Okay.
And then we'll take the thing and hook it to the wire right here. Okay. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4. It needs to be right here. So I actually need it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need it right there. I'll come through here. I'll leave a little bit of length there for me to play with. Okay. This can be the gate opening. So now all right. So give me a little tautness without. Make sure I don't pull that thing too tight there.
Okay.
See the corner?
Yeah.
Make sure I don't pull that yellow flange too tight, sticking
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Is it pretty snug?
Yeah, it looks tighter than it was.
Okay.
Is that where it's going to end at?
Yes.
And it doesn't need a full circuit.
Huh?
This thing doesn't need a full circuit, does it? It doesn't have to go back
No.
to the box.
Uh-uh.
It goes
No,
back
because I'm gonna run here across to over there.
at the top.
At the top, run it back down and start running that pin.
Okay,
See
I
what
got
I'm saying?
it.
And
Yeah.
then I'll have to jump it over to the next pin,
Yeah.
a similar way.
Yeah. So now we're getting the waterer set up. Yeah, I would leave the waterer on that side,
Yeah.
the nipples on that side.
So we need a one here, one here,
and one there.
one there.
Yep, I would
So-
leave the side here.
So I'm gonna
I
come.
would do it more like back at an angle, real tight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Is that close enough?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we can reach over and take this off.
I mean, I can move it a little closer, as long as we don't touch that. You know.
Okay.
Let's do that. So if I put it there, there'll be a T-post in the ground here. Is that plugged in?
It is still plugged in.
Is it?
Yes.
Did y'all plug it in?
I plugged You're good.
Hey, push it that way a little bit.
Towards the container, yeah.
And we gotta strap it together.
You me start filling it up?
Let's strap it first.
Is that good right there, I think?
As long as it gets snug on that end.
Could you imagine if the four of us
Okay.
home? The trouble would be, nothing's working today, the three of us are home, and look what we're getting accomplished. So we're going to run them from that pin right there, here, around in here. So I'm going to get another fencing to hold there. Did you show what you done here?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Let's show them what we've done here. Okay,
going?
so what we've done, we'll move in close. Well, you can see we've got the fence over on the other side of the tractor, coming across a tractor block and board there. And we just create a little funnel here to go in.
Hey, come on. Hey. Come on. Come on, sweeties. Look here. Corn. Come on, pig. Out. Go in there. Get you some corn. All right, Mama. Come on. Come on, Mama. Mama, come on. Come on. No, come on. There you go. Slow walker. Come on, she'll keep coming. Slow walker. There you go. And then when you get in front of that, just hold it there. Go, 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 baby. Get up there. There you go. Now, just slow walk her in. There you go. Keep slow walking her. She'll turn. She'll turn. She'll come in.
Yes!
All right, wait. Good afternoon. It is a ride day. Just got off work, and Thursday I didn't get to work on the hog pen that much, but had to grab some pieces here. But I'll show you what we got finished, and then Eric Thursday while I was at work, worked a little late, and he was able to put up the last 3 posts for me and put up some wire. And so I'll show you that real quick. But I had to go get some stuff. Got a problem. I'm gonna show you what my problem is. There's my problem. We have a leak. So that's leaking pretty bad, which is making a slop hole, which is what happened on one of the other waterers, I think. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So as soon as this empties out with water, I've got this weekend, I'm gonna go buy some new nipples, maybe a new barrel, and see if I can get that fixed, because that's just gonna make a mess. As you can see already, they're digging a hole and laying in it, because it's moist dirt. They're gonna wanna root it up and make a big old hole right in front of that water, which is not what we need. So got to fix that. So here's what it's looking like now. We've got the rest of the pins up. All right, yesterday or Wednesday, we got to finish up about right there. And so Eric was able to put the last few posts in for me. I've got to drive some T-post in between there. And right now, I'm starting to run hot wire around this one. So I've got to get our gate. I've got to get my handles just like this here, where this one's at. Let me zoom it in. I've got some black ones that are ordered, and I am going to try to create another gate for this one and that one. And I've got to take this hot wire, run it all the way around this bottom, up this pole right there, back, oops, sorry, my finger's zooming out, back down that pole, and then around that pin. So that's what we about to partake in. All right, so I've ordered some of these. I'm gonna show you this here. So those, I'm gonna try them for the wood posts. And that's the ones I wanted, because see, once I slide that wire in there and I put this at the bottom, I can slide my wire up there, and usually when the hogs hit it with their nose, it's the bottom of their nose, and they'll jump up, so it'll push the wire up here and it won't pop out. And it's really slanted to get it in there, so once I get the wire in, it should stay. I'm gonna try these and see how they work. So I've started putting them down these posts, as you can see. There's one here, one there. So I'm gonna run the wire down here, then create a jumper across with a handle, and see how that works. So here we go. All right, so got a little handy dandy thing here. So my wire is going to come down here. I'm going to turn it up here. And what I want to do is angle it more over here to the front, because I'm going to turn it. I got to figure out how I'm going to make it come over the top there. So what I may do is bring it here, bring it over, and then come back down. Probably be the easiest thing. So if I want to do that, I'm going to come up here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Bring it just like this, run it over and run it back down. That way I can run it down to this post. That's perfect. And this can run down. Then I'll put me a one down here and start running it the other direction. So, running that wire all the way down. Of course, like I said, my fence is not 100% perfect. We staggered these posts and noticed that this one was a little off, but I didn't want to redo it. So it was sloppy in there, so we're just gonna let it stay set. But basically, run this wire here, and I'm gonna put a yellow one here with a push stop in it, so I can tie the wire to it, push it down, and it give it more strength when I hook my hanger thing on this wire, that it'll hold it good. And I'll show you what that looks like when we get done. But gonna continue going around, putting all these black ones up on these wood posts, and finish this wiring. I do have to tie the T-post and push some T-posts in the ground. So once I get these up, I'm gonna do the T-post next. But I am gonna wire this center pin first. Well, thinking about it, I don't think I will, because I think I can run this on a constant run. So I may just wait till I get it all done and run the wire last. Then I've got to dig this, buy boards to make a divider on that, sink my board in the bottom, and this pin will be complete. Praise Jesus. All right. So I ran into a little issue I think I'm gonna fix. You know, we've had all the posts running on the inside, you know, and tacking the wire to the outside. And here, these last two Stumpy put in the ground, he put on the outside and pinned the wire to the inside, which, you know, not that big a deal. However, since this post is not centered up to that post, if you can see that, that black circle that's going to run my hot wire, there's a bow in the fence. And since this post is set deeper this direction, when I try to run hot wire, it's going to lay right across the metal fence. And if you try to extend these sticking way out, they're not in the wood much at all. So anything could, if it bumped or pulled one good hard time, it would just come out. So what I'm going to do is take these two posts up, reset them on the inside, put the wire on the outside. Then when I run my electric feeder posts, they're away from from this wire, much like it is right here. And that way I know my hot wire is not going to touch this wire. Here it's going to be really close to this wire. And with that bow and this post being offset, that's going to cause a problem. So I'm just going to take this off, these off, reset these posts, and then we'll have it all symmetrical like we did the rest of the way. You can see in the pin down there the post on the inside. So we'll get that fixed real quick, and I think that'll fix that problem. I don't want any issues with the electric fence grounding out on anything. So hopefully this will help that issue. All right, so now my hot wire will run down that pole. So I'm gonna kick it off a little bit there. It should run right down here on the inside to here. So, all right, so we got it situated. Got to put a few more insulators on, and I'm probably gonna have to call it a night. It's getting dark. I got to go to a graduation thing for some students that have been working their way through an OR program, and I was going to go watch them graduate tonight. But this will get me till tomorrow morning, and I'll try to get it hot wired tomorrow, get the boards I need, and get this finished tomorrow. I do have to build the run out here, which won't be hard because I'm going to do T-post. I mean, I'll get the T-post in the ground with the tractor and tie them up. But just continue to watch. We're almost done with this project. All right, so water situation should be fixed with this barrel. It's not leaking. It's got, I think it's a little thicker barrel, but so far it's not leaking. So I got that one set up. We tried to fill this hole up. We'll watch that and make sure they don't root in it. As long as that don't stay sopping wet, they won't root in it. Got to repair this barrel or make a new one. Got to make a new one anyways. But progress is we got the wire done. So Stumpy and I and Denise got up here this morning, finished putting in the T-post and running all the wire. So we got it all done up. It's on, and it's fully operational at this point, plugged in. Now we're gonna hang up these boards And then this project will be done besides building the waters and cleaning up. So that's what we're about to do now. We're gonna measure it out, put up our board, and roll with it. All right, there they sit. Fat and sassy. And we are done, so I'll walk you through. We got our run set up, and each pin divided. Got some blocks for waterers in here once we get them built, and we put dividers here, and then a little something here to try to keep any water from flooding inside there. Gives us a good lip, and big pin for the little piglets. And our gate on this one has wire on it, so it will keep any little ones out, but it's all wired up and complete. So just got to make a couple more waters, and then we'll separate her from these three, and then we'll be getting the Mr. Pig soon. So it took me well, it took us about 3 days of work to really accomplish it. But we'll see how it works. We'll keep you updated. Stumpy's there helping me clean up. We've done cleaned up everything. So now it'll be a fully operational hog pen, hopefully, and we can keep it in a little better shape. Is there some things I would have done differently? Probably. But since we already had the buildings there, we just left them and worked around it. But it will be functional. We'll have us a run that we can run these pigs in and out when we need to move them. That's gonna be nice. And just gonna make it a lot easier on us. So appreciate y'all watching, and as Stumpy always says, a simple life is a much more enjoyable life, just like her. Look at here. It don't get more simpler than that, does it? That one right there, bacon before too long. All right, take care, y'all.